Many countries display their flags at the United Nations, but the Philippines is one that is rarely seen. This might seem surprising, given that the Philippines is a sovereign nation. So why is the Philippine flag often missing from the international stage? In this video, we'll explore the unexpected reasons behind this absence. Before we discuss in detail about the Philippine flag, let's look at a brief history of the Philippines. The country is an archipelago located in Southeast Asia, in the Western Pacific Ocean. It is situated to the east of Vietnam and north of Indonesia. The country is made up of more than 7,000 islands and is positioned between the Philippine Sea to the east and the South China Sea to the west. The Philippines is located south of Taiwan, northeast of Malaysia, and west of the Pacific Ocean. Before the arrival of the Spanish in 1521, the Philippines was made up of various indigenous groups, each with its own distinct cultures, languages, and symbols. These groups did not have a unified flag, but they used symbols such as tribal tattoos, totems, and colors to represent their individual communities. In 1521, Ferdinand Magellan arrived in the Philippines, marking the beginning of Spanish colonization. The Spanish rule lasted for more than 300 years, during which the indigenous people faced foreign domination. Throughout this long period, the Filipino people struggled for their independence, and by the late 19th century, nationalist sentiments began to emerge. Filipinos started to reforms and greater control over their land. In 1896, the Katipunan, a revolutionary group led by Andres Bonifacio, initiated a revolt against Spanish rule. This was the start of the Philippine Revolution, a movement that brought together various groups in a fight for freedom. As the revolution progressed, the idea of a unified nation began to take shape. Symbols that represented the new Filipino identity started to emerge. By 1897, Emilio Aguinaldo had taken command of the revolutionary forces. As the fight against the Spanish gained strength, Aguinaldo and his fellow leaders began to design symbols that would represent the newly rising nation. One of the most significant symbols to emerge during this time was the Philippine flag. The flag was officially raised on June 12, 1898, during the declaration of the Philippine independence from Spain by Aguinaldo in Kawit, Cavite. This event marked the birth of the first Philippine Republic, and the flag became the symbol of the nation's newfound independence. After the Philippine-American War, the flag continued to represent resistance, especially during the American colonization of the Philippines. However, under American rule, the flag was banned and could no longer be used as a symbol of the nation's struggle for independence. It was not until the Philippines gained full independence in 1946 that the flag was once again allowed to be flown, serving as a powerful reminder of the country's fight for freedom and identity. The design of the flag has several important elements. The flag features two horizontal stripes. The top stripe is blue, symbolizing peace, truth, and justice, while the bottom stripe is red, which stands for patriotism and bravery. Inside the triangle is a sun with 8 rays, each representing the 8 provinces that first revolted against Spanish rule: Manila, Cavite, Batangas, Bulacan, Pampanga, Nueva Ecija, Tarlac, and Laguna. The flag also includes 3 stars, which represent the main regions of the Philippines: Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. A distinctive feature of the Philippine flag is that it can be displayed in two different ways. When the country is at peace, the blue field is shown at the top of the flag. But when the country is at war, the red field is displayed at the top, symbolizing the nation's readiness for battle. The Philippine flag has specific rules about how it should be displayed, and the main difference is how the red and blue are shown. Again, in case you didn't get it quite yet, when the country is at peace or involved in diplomatic activities, the flag is shown with the blue field on top. This represents peace, truth, and justice. This peaceful display is often seen in civilian settings, such as government buildings or official events, without military involvement. However, when the country is at war or in military situations, the red fields should be on top to show that the nation is ready to defend itself. This positioning has historical significance, symbolizing the country's fight for independence and its determination to protect its sovereignty. At international events like the UN, where the focus is mainly on peace and cooperation, the flag is typically displayed with the blue field on top. This reflects the country's commitment to peaceful solutions and global unity. Can you imagine at the UN, the Philippine flag is displayed in the opposite direction, meaning the red field is displayed on top? This is a confusing situation, but let us know what you think in the comment section.